and welcome to my first video. It is December 13th, although I'm not posting this until January 1st. But this year is my declaration to use my yard. I have a yarn hoard behind me, and I can't believe how much yarn I actually do have. So it happens, put it all in one spot. It's a bit overwhelming seeing it all. So I thought, why don't we go through everything together, see how much yarn I have, what I need to finish, what I need to just frog, and just make a declaration on using up my yarn instead of buying more and hoarding way too much. So sit back, relax, and watch. Hold me accountable. I would appreciate that. If everyone has a drink, that would be great. I am drinking jasmine green tea from Numi, and yeah, there's 3 different tea bags in here because I like mine strong. I would have had a Dr. Pepper, except when I saw all this out here, I kind of stress drank it. So no more Dr. Pepper. Okay. So, this is how I'll do it. I will pull out the yarn and we will weigh it on my little scale. This is my yarn scale, not my kitchen scale. I only weigh yarn on this. And there's like paint on it for some reason. I have 2 empty totes, a gray one and a pink one. What I'm thinking is projects that are needing to be finished, I'm going to put in the pink tote. Projects that I need to frog and reclaim the yarn, or just rewind a skein that has completely fallen apart, I'll put in the gray. And then we can deal that with those later. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do all this as we go. So, yeah, let's get started. Start with the first project that's right next to me I've been working on. I've been working on this knitted baby hat. I have a 1-year-old daughter. I have 2 actually, I have twins. And we're doing a gift exchange for my family in Christmas, and I happen to have my daughter. We do have some restrictions on what we are allowed to do though, which is the fun part. I like to call it our not so secret Santa. We all have one person, we all know who has who, so it's fun. But our restriction this year is that everything has to be handmade, makes memory, or is extremely meaningful. So my plan with this is I'm going to make this into a hat, so I can just show you. Make this into a hat, and then I'm going to crochet a rabbit amigurumi, and then the rabbit's gonna also have a knit hat like this. Now this is where will make things hard for me. So with this, I have this lovely ball of yarn, except this isn't just 1 ball, this is 3. I had 2 of this obnoxiously rainbow colored yarn, and I put them together, and I put it with a solid red, so it wasn't just as bad of spaghetti barf, yarn barf, unicorn barf, I don't know. But yeah, so I wrapped it like this. So what I was thinking is, even though this is technically 3 balls, I'm just gonna measure how many grams it is, and I might count it as 1 ball, because ultimately this is gonna be used for 1 project. My goal is to somehow use all this in the hat and the immigrant project. So we'll see. We'll see. Where's the spare needle? Okay. I have a spare needle. I'll measure this because there's 4 needles here. So I'll just subtract whatever this weighs times by 4. Weighs 3 grams. So 12 grams we'll subtract. Let's see, this one is 181. So this is 169 grams. Uh. 169 grams. I'm just gonna call this the rainbow bar fat. Okay. This obviously we're gonna finish. So goes into the pink tote. This next one I started yesterday because I can't do one project at a time. We're gonna make socks. We're gonna make socks out of this beautiful loops and thread sock yarn. I have this cute little pouch that I made, sewed a zipper and lining into it. Here's the started sock. I literally got 2 rows in. And I had to ball this one up because cats got into this. Yeah. I have 2 cats and a dog. So if any one of them decides to pop in and say hi, we'll be happy. Highly doubt one of them will. He's kind of claimed his domain on my chair, and he probably will stay there. That's what he usually does. He usually doesn't move very much. Okay, so with this, how I'm going to measure this is okay. I have another needle because I always knit 2 socks at the same time. So I'll weigh this needle. We'll subtract it from this ball. Okay. Get myself all distracted. It weighs 1 gram. Not surprised. They're tiny little sock needles. Okay. Holding that one as sock. So this one is 103 grams. And then I have the label for the other one. I'm going to weigh this because I don't want to take this label off. 2 grams. So these labels weigh 2 grams. Weigh this. 107, so 105. So that puts us at 208. With this guy. Oh, I should be able to put my square DPN with this other project. Okay. I'm gonna find a bigger pouch for this because this one currently only holds 1 sock and I want something to hold up. But for right now, we'll just keep them separate because I don't know what else to do. Oh, this is gonna be such a long video. I apologize if it's really long. I might split it up into parts. But I'm recording all this today, so. Yeah. Fun, fun. My daughters are currently napping. Or playing in their beds. They're supposed to be a nap. They wanted to nap, I don't know why they're not. So we'll see if they do fall asleep. If not, I might have to bring them out here and then have to deal with the chaos of them getting into everything. Okay. Next, this plastic bag. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how many years it's been since I even touched this. It's been so long. This poor H-hook. It's a boy H-hook. I don't even know if I can bend it back into place. I have so many hooks, I probably don't need to. I did. Well, I already know what I'm doing with this. This is getting frogged. So, reclaimed needle. What in the world is this? Probably making a doll of some sort. And I apparently very, very lightly fluffed the head. Stuffed the head. So. Okay, this is getting frogged, so it's going into the Grey Toad. I don't know what to start next. We'll start here. These are basically done. Everything here, though, just needs to be ends woven in. This is a Christmas hat made with fur yarn, and I have a lot to say about this fur yarn, which I will very much later. I just haven't sewed in any of the ends, so that one needs to be, let me actually keep them together. But this needs to be finished. This is not a Santa hat. Just saying, this is not a Santa hat. I am making Utah Utes hats for my family because everyone loves the Utes. I have felt I'm going to cut Utes out of them and sew them all. There's a couple of these. These ones are my non-fuzzy. They don't have fur. The other ones will. I have 2 of these. The other ones have their ends differently. And then I have this lovely, lovely basket that needs its ends woven in. So ironically, I put the hats that need their ends woven in a basket that needs its ends woven in. Because why not? Into the finish pile. These ones are finished. I just kind of want to show them. Because, well, they're Christmas hats, but by the time this video posted, I'll have it. So I got this. This is entirely fur yarn. It sucked to make, but it's so fun. And it looks like I was trying for a cat ear hat, but it kind of looks like bear ears. It's nice and heavy and nice and warm. This will keep the person I'm giving it to. Basically, a sister-in-law. She's my partner's sister. I should be technically married to my partner, but that's a different story. But yeah, this is for her. It's fuzzy. It's heavy. I can hide my head. That's finished. I'll put that over there because it's not in. These are the other Utah Utes hats. These are the ones with the fur yarn. I got 3 of them. I'm thinking these 3 go to my partner's mom, stepdad, and his actual dad. The other 2 go to his brother and his sister. And if I have time, I'm going to make 4 more. I'm going to make 1 for myself, 1 for my partner, and then 2 for our twin 1-year-olds. Yeah, that's fun. Then I have this lovely, lovely hat. Kind of looks like cotton candy. This goes to my partner's mom. And then there's this fun hat. This goes to my partner's stepdad. And then a basket that's actually finished. Pretty big basket. I made 2 of these. My sister ended up buying one off me. My sister ended up buying one off me. I have 2 sisters. But my youngest sister, she usually doesn't want anything crocheted or knitted. So it was a surprise when she's like, can I buy that? So I let her buy it. And this was entirely made of scrap yarn. Majority of this yarn I didn't buy myself. It was just given to me. So much yarn. Okay. Now these ones aren't project per se. They're just a bunch of yarn that I have to weigh and add in. And they're kind of a mess. Okay. Because I have daughters and they're in the thing that my daughters can do. So this is all the red yarn. Oh, hi cat. We'll say hi to you first. So this is Hades. He's my crackhead. He doesn't like to be held. He's always up in my face and in my business. He is a little tuxedo. Come on, look at the camera. He doesn't want to. Okay, go. But he'll probably crash the videos a lot. I can't do anything without him. He would be a Velcro cat, 100%, if we didn't push him away as much. We try to keep him from being too clingy. He's very clingy still, though. I know it sounds bad, but I don't need a cat on my hip 24/7. That would so bad for my anxiety. So bad. This yarn is gonna need to be rewound. My daughter's got into the basket yesterday, and as 1-year-olds do, yarn earth. Okay, screw it. I'm not gonna unwind it. We're gonna just weigh it. We'll start with the first ball. Oh, my scale turned off. Blabbing too much. Can't decide if it's 160 or 161. 160. Okay. So 160 for this one. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. My partner called me. So this first ball was 160. This second ball. Oh, it turned off again. Cat, don't try to drink my tea, please. See if it'll set. I probably should grab like a bowl or something. Okay, hold on. Okay, I found something I can use to put things in so I can weigh them. I'm just going to use this little toy tote for my daughters. So, put this yarn mess in. And this one is 225. Which means I have 385 grams. Okay, these don't necessarily, I don't know what to do. I guess I'm gonna put them off to the side, so kind of working with them still technically. I like a cat. Cat whisker. All day I get good luck. If you find your cat's whisker, pick them up, store them, keep them. They're good luck. Okay. Got this one. Lovely daughters. Lovely. Lovely. I'm going to make a hat with this one for Christmas. I shouldn't be trying to wind these up because I don't have time to do all that. This one's not very big. So this is 142. Over here. Okay. I have this. I think I have more of it somewhere, but this is a brunette blanket sport, baby sport yarn. I had to label off this yesterday, so I just shoved it in. They're both partially used skeins, so we'll weigh them. I'm gonna weigh them together. If I find more, I'm just gonna count those as two different balls because they're two balls technically. Two. Oh wait, if I'm doing that, I should probably take out one. Okay, 214 for this one. This one is 39. I don't have any plans currently, definitively I should say. I'm thinking maybe using this with the rabbit, kind of holding it with some white or something. I'm not sure yet. Just put that over there. Go back in. Where did I grab maroon yarn and put it in my work basket? I'm not sure. But okay, I got this maroon, probably Red Heart Super Saver. $71. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Don't even want to touch that right now. Double point needle. Probably gonna be more of them. This white that I grabbed for intention of a hat. Because I'm in a hat mode. Another double point needle count. 67. This black yarn I was going to make for a hat. I don't have a lot of black and it's stressing me out because I love using black. 46. I don't even know what the fuck to call this yarn. It's soft and fuzzy. I think I'm going to use this to make a couple hats with. Definitely not all 4 of them though. The youth hats, I should say. Probably like both the kids' hats will be what it is. It's just the way it buzzed. It's soft. 74 grams. Don't want to touch that yarn. Don't want to touch that yarn. Don't want to touch that yarn. More black. This is probably Red Heart Super Saver. 33. Okay, I guess we're touching this yarn. Fucking fur. More fur. I hate fur so much. I've learned I don't like this stuff. I actually thought I was done with the fur yarn after I made the 3 Utes hats, the all black fur one, and the black maroon one with the fur edging. I thought I was done. And then this kind of appeared. It's nice and soft and I like it, but it fucking sucks to work with. I don't have any plans right now. It's just in my basket to figure something out with it because I want to use it. I want to use up all my yarn so I can get more yarn basically. I don't like how much yarn I have. It's a lot. I want to use it up. But I also want to keep track of how much yarn I use. And most of what I have, as you probably have noticed, I don't have yarn labels. And I want to be able to track with the yarn labels. Speaking of which, I should probably shove this one back in so I don't lose this one. Almost lost this guy's. But, yeah. Oh, did I? I think I made it. 202 grams. Okay. Another yarn for hats. I'm in a hat mood. I think that's a wool of some sort. I don't remember. 50 grams. I know I made a pair of slippers out of these once. This is like leftovers from it. A little tiny bit of white. Don't know what I'm doing with that one yet. 6 grams. Leftover maroon yarn from the hat. Probably a hat. I don't know. This is not enough for a full hat, but I could probably do like a scrappy hat. That's 17 grams. A little bit of purple. I have a lot more of this somewhere else, so I'll probably end up putting that with it. So it doesn't need to be in this basket. This is 13 grams. It's not the same black, I promise. They feel different. Actually, this might be Super Saver. I'm not sure what this one is. This feels softer. It might both be Super Saver. This might be the good stuff. Okay, that is 57. I'm still going strong. Another tiny little scrap. Pink. I actually want to use this for the nose and ears of the rabbit for my daughter. That's 4 grams. I have a little bit of this dusty red color. I was thinking maybe making a rose out of it. I don't know. That's 8 grams. Okay. These are 2 partial skeins of the same color that I rewound so they'd be doubled up. So I'm gonna make a hat with them. I've been holding 4, so they're already doubled. So I only have 2 balls, but I'm 4 strands. That's what I'm doing with these. So they're one individual, so they're individual balls. So we'll weigh 1. This one is 74. And this one is 76. And then this is the little scrap left over after I made the yarn ball for my daughter's hat. This is what's left that I didn't have red equivalent with. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't like the way it looks without the red, but I don't have anything more red. Okay, so that one's 5 grams. Every time I say gram, it makes me think of my partner's grandma, because we call her Gram. Okay, apparently I have a daughter's sock in there. A bunch of tools and a freaking Band-Aid. Okay. So what we can reclaim from the bottom of this basket. Got 2 pairs of scissors, 2 more double pointed needles. I have this circular needle. I have this circular needle. Not 1, 2 gauges. Probably put one in there. Didn't realize I put one in there and put another one in. And then 2 stitch holders from when I was making a sweater. And then I believe I used up the rest of this one. This one's garbage. Okay. Put the stuff I am going to work with back in to this basket nice and neatly. Oh, I lied. There's one more thing at the bottom of the basket. Another pair of scissors. I'm also doing this to help organize myself because everything is crazy in my life and I feel like my yarn reflects that right now. And so I'm trying to just chill out, reclaim my mess. Okay, those are gonna go over there. Let's see if we can go back to some projects. Let's start with this tote right here of different stuff. I'm scared. I don't 100% know what all this is. Okay. I know what I'm doing here. Why is it inside out? Oh, I see why. So, growing up, my sister had this really fuzzy loom knitted scarf that she liked. I don't know how long ago it was that I started this, but I was making her this is inside out, but I was making her a long tube fuzzy yarn. And then I'm knitting it flat, looks like, and then I'm sewing up the seam, which I think is kind of interesting. I'm doing it that way. But it looks like, I think this was all one skein, that I took all the colors and separated them. So I could color control it better, I think is what I was doing. But this is for her. I don't know how I want to wait. I'm just gonna wait with the needle. Oh, and I think I'm gonna finish this. So, sisters, scar, spell. Oh, come on, fingers. So we're just gonna weigh it all together, and the scale turned off again. So pretty. I'm not even showing you everything. Let me restart so I can show you. I got this like dusty mauve. That's bluish. Another bluish. Purplish. Eggplantish. It's actually really pretty. I don't know why my camera's not showing well. Another bluish. They're all different shades of blue, by the way. Another like dusty pink kind of. And this darker pink that's really cute. Another bluish. And an empty bag. Okay, in total, 514 grams. Okay, now it's going to go back into my Natural Vision bag. I used to work there. That's why I have that bag. It was one of the freebie gifts that corporate just sent us randomly, and I just claimed one because if you're also a crocheter knitter, you know you kind of collect bags for this very reason. Also, just wondering, how many people with ADHD, how many people who crochet and knit are ADHD? Because I feel like there's a lot of us. Okay, this is going to go in the finish pile. Pile? Box? Thingamabobber. Okay, what's this? It is a test pattern I did for iRock Knits. It says knit on with confidence, statted. I don't know what's inside. What did I put inside? Fluff. I put fluff inside. We'll just put more fluff in. So I guess this doesn't need to be counted. Because where I do have a absurd amount of polyfill, that's not what this video is about. Oh. This bag shouldn't be in here, period. This entire bag is stuff I've made that I want to donate, actually. Which we can go over in a different video, but I think that's kind of funny. That bag ends up in here. It was an accident. A pure accident. In this monstrosity. It's not monstrosity. I shouldn't say that. So my little sister got married back in like 2020, 2021. And I told her I'd make her a blanket. Safe to say, she's been married for 4 or 5 years, and yeah, the blanket's not done. She wants it lined, so I have this fleece. And I'm sorry if they look dirty. I have 3 pets. They shed. It's all over the place. So I need to finish this. There's like a bunch of these felted. Oh, and this is her backing. The sad thing is, I think over the years of holding onto this and not finishing it, I probably have lost some of these squares. I might have to redo some of it, and I don't know. I'm going to finish it. Okay, I'm making this skull. Here now. I am making it. I'm going to finish this and give it to my sister. But when? I don't know. I am not going to weigh all these single felt strips. We'll just weigh the yarn part. Oh, of course. I already started sewing this one. So why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? And there's a needle. There's the needle. Okay. Stop this head for a second. Figure out what to do. Well, I've been looking for most of that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I found it. This is why I go through your things. This is why you go through your things. Pin cushion, embroidery threads, zipper label apparently, scissors, cross stitching hoop for some reason, a tape measure, like a sewing gauge measure. Like, why do I do this to myself? Okay, more and more and a lot more squares. This one has its back already sewn on. Maybe my goal for 2026, forever remember what year we live in, is to finish this blanket. I had a very unrealistic thought before I started this video that, oh, maybe I'll finish this blanket for Christmas. Yeah, fuck no. That's not happening. Nope. Oh, a yarn label. Puzzle. I'm pretty sure none of this is puzzle yarn. Oh look, a flower with no back. Of course I did that to myself. Figure all this shit out one day. One day. Gosh, it just keeps coming. Okay. Then, no. Okay, bag is empty. Okay. I'm gonna put all these felt squares back in. Tackle this mess. I have just squares everywhere. Okay, let's see what I got. Put moo. That's why I call my sister. Blanket. And no, Moo is not a derogatory name. It is her nickname that the family has given her. Her actual nickname is Moo Berry, but we've shortened it to Moo. Yeah. I think I started the Moo though. Okay, I guess what I'm gonna do is weigh a bunch of these squares. Add it up, calculator one by one, and put it in my chart. $10, 320, 4, so it's 10 squares. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is 321. I found a soda bottle top. Like I said, my life is unorganized, and I'm just working on my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 305. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 321. Oh, I need a big bag for all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, plus this skein. That's going to be 432. And then with these two, since I can grab it, the area felt and the batting part, I don't want to necessarily lay them with them on, so what I'm going to do is just take 2 of these, and that's well equivalent to what those weigh. 67. And in total, her blanket, 1,770 grams of just yarn. 1,770 grams. Jesus, that's a lot. Well, I mean, I guess this is a good portion of it. So, oh, yeah. Anyways, enough. This is going into the finish. I need to finish it. Okay. Did I? Hold on. Did I weigh this before I chucked it into the frog? Let's see. No, it does not look like I did. There's nothing on there says that. 55 grams. Okay, well, we'll quickly add that. So I also have the frog ones. If you're wondering why I didn't bring what there's, because, yeah, this is getting frogged. I made this forever ago. I have a reclaimed bag now. Made this forever ago. This yarn's better off making hats with. So what I'm going to do is weigh the yellow with the blue and weigh the project, and I'll count them as 3 separate balls. Is what I think I'll do. Okay, 109 for the yellow. And I'm just gonna throw all of this in it because it's all gonna be rewound and taken care of. This blue is going to be 94. And then strap that I started and the bag that I started. 620. Okay, I now have an empty tote right here. I think what I'm going to do is put the yarn that I think I'm going to put back and other things in here. That way, when get one. Yeah. Okay, I am 45 minutes into this video. I think what I'm going to do, go for a little bit longer. I think at the hour mark, I'm going to cut it off here. This will be part 1. And then I will start the next video. I don't want to make a freaking long video. That wouldn't be fun. But basically, if I haven't already said, my goal here is to use up as much yarn as I can, specifically next year. I want my life to get back and organized, back into whatever that I can't think. But get things back in order. I want to hold myself accountable, finish things, because I'm not done with works in progresses. Like there's still, well, maybe not too much more. There's still a lot of stuff that I want to take care of and do. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll make an account of how much yarn I have, and we can get this taken care of. I can get this taken care of. You can watch me, enjoy some videos, have some projects, and we'll go from there. I think actually I'm going to stop this video here, so I'll probably not even make an intro, because I kind of realized that I kind of just started this video without any type of an intro. Probably gonna have to film. I'm probably gonna have to film a separate intro and put it the beginning part of that video, because I'm ADHD and I forget everything. That's just how it goes. Oh, dryer's done. Well, I'm gonna get off here for a little bit. Go do some chores. Go unwind. Probably go smoke, because I think I need my smoke. But not no weed. I don't smoke weed. I vape. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Any tips to make videos better? Always welcome. Really sorry about the lighting. This room has absolutely no top light, so my only source of light in this room are these 2 lamps. And I could open that window and have natural light, except I live on the ground floor of my apartment. And I don't know about you. I don't want people staring at me. Well, I have this giant mess. But that's it here. And also, if you're wondering, is it cold as hell outside? Yes. Am I wearing a tank top right now? Yes. Do I go outside like this? Yes. I don't care. I live in Utah, okay? Like, I'm used to extreme weathers. I'm also a very warm-blooded person. Now I'm just rambling. Yeah, I'm warm-blooded. I get hot easily. I don't get cold easily. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm off here now. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.